Today's video is the third in a series showing how to set traps and win quickly. I'm going to focus on ways to attack when your opponents make natural moves and developments. The first three I'm going to show are very common, and I'd recommend becoming familiar with them. I'm confident if you do that, you will start to see the wins stack up. Okay, so let's get started. This first example is a great counterattack when your opponent plays a natural development. So here it is. As you can see, a very natural development for red towards the center and from the single corner. But here, red has to be very careful. This is a very weak formation actually, as red is starting to get very limited in its mobility. And if red moves here, which is a common move a lot of players make, red can actually resign. Red's made 5 moves, but the game is over. When white goes here, red really has nowhere else to go. It can't go here because white will just go there and get the king. If it goes here, that may look like a safe move, but it is not, as white can just go here next and then the double jump. So that's no good. And if it goes here, white is just going to further flank red, and now red is completely in a jam. If it goes here with the exchange, the next move for white is just going to be in this square and then the double jump. And if it goes here, white is going to allow a double jump, but still win a piece, as this piece is now trapped. This next trap is in the similar mold as the previous one. And again, all natural moves for white, but this is actually, again, a weak formation as mobility is starting to get a little bit limited for white here. This is probably the best move for white, but it's still pretty weak. And if white goes here, the position further weakens. Again, all natural developing moves for white, but right now, white is in a loss. If it goes here, no longer is that trap from the previous opening there, but if it goes here, then it will be. So instead, if white does come up here, red can suffocate it by the following moves to completely trap it. Now, this move cannot happen, as red will just go here and then the double jump for red. So instead, white delays the inevitable by moving here. Red goes there, white here. And now again, almost completely out of moves for white. Red is going to go here next, but not jumping here first, instead jumping here. Now, this jump cannot happen because of the double jump, so white jumps this way. Red is going to jump back, and now this elbow is still exposed. So again, white doesn't have very many options. If it goes here, red is just going to go here, not jump the elbow first. And now for the double jump and king with this piece exposed, as well as the potential triple here as well. This next trap I see quite a bit when I play online, and it's really one to take a special note of. It can actually be brought up a number of different ways, but this is one particular formation. And here we go. So again, all natural moves from white here towards the center, nice column, but this is actually incredibly weak and probably even a loss. So taking note of this position going forward is really important. Red is very strong here, and white is very weak. So how does red pull off the win here? Well, the next best move is here, again, completely flanking the white position. And this is one way it can go next. Again, very natural moves for white. And white is dominating the center, but again, it is very weak here. the first exchange. Second exchange. Now to exchange this. And now red's setting up. And now the key moves to win here for red. Here first. And then this jump. This jump. And now jumping this way will only draw, but this will win for red. Here's another look at that previous formation, but from a different order of moves. And here we are again, but from a completely different order here. And now the win here for red is to this square, but this is also a good move and also very common that you may find when you play. White goes here next. And now red further binds the white position. Now white cannot move here, which is very natural because of the 2 for 3. Red will go here next, the double jump, and then the triple jump back and the king. So that's no good. This is also a weak reply. So really white's best move is here next. Now it's tempting to break up this position by moving here, but the delay is actually best by moving here next, here, here, and then the further bind. Now, the breakup of the elbow will now win for red in this position, but if white moves here next, red can go here, and now white is very limited if it goes here next. Then you have this jump here, and now the breakup of that other elbow, and the king, and red will win once again. There are a number of natural losses in the cross opening, and I'm going to show a couple of them. Here we are, the cross. And this is the standard opening formation of the cross. Now, here, red can go here or here as good moves. But if red goes here, this is a loss. Red will have made 4 moves in this game, but the game is already over for red. And the correct way to win for white is here next, here, then the exchange. Now as tempting as it would be to move here next, white waits with this move. And now red goes here to back this up now, but white has other plans and goes here next. Jump here, exposing this position now, and white will win with the king. Going back into the cross opening again here. And as I mentioned before, this move and this move are good. I personally prefer this move, but this is also very common and very popular. So after the exchange, white goes here and here. Now the correct way to counter in this formation is here, but if red goes here, which is also very natural, white can win. It does that by jumping there. Red jumps back. White goes here next. Red jumps again. White jumps here, and now if it jumps this way, there's the triple jump, but either way, red is doomed. The double jump here, and white makes the final capture, and white will win this game. Finally, I'm going to show a trap from the popular and tricky opening Laird and Lady. So this is how it goes. And this move forms the opening. White goes here to set the trap, and red takes the bait by moving here, and this is a losing move. And it loses as white goes here next. Red jumps. White makes another pitch. And hopefully by now you can see that a triple jump is coming. And now the triple jump, the king, and this red piece is doomed. So I hope you enjoyed this video along with my other opening traps videos. I'll be producing more videos focusing on these early opening traps as I've received a lot of positive feedback about them, which is greatly appreciated. Thank you, as always, for watching.